What is up, wrestling fans? KayFabe Chronicles with your host, JP. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. So I'm pretty much coming here to tell you guys, I managed to recently watch the last New Japan Pro Wrestling events, Domination, and as I mentioned, kind of in an earlier video, that the main event set to this would be the rematch between Kenny Omega taking on Okada, Part 2. And those of you who remember Part 1 from Wrestle Kingdom earlier on this year, it was by many considered to be the match of the year, including myself. I was just completely blown away by that match. So I'm thinking, like, how else can these guys possibly top it? How else can these guys possibly do this better? So of course, I've been super stoked for this match. I've been looking forward to it for a while, as you see some of my previous videos talking about this match, talking about the build-up to this match. So yeah, I'm just going to give you guys a quick little rundown of my thoughts of it. I watched it last night. And yeah, so let's discuss. So for starters, holy shit. Like, that's it. Holy shit. I have no words to explain what I just witnessed. It was just absolutely a thing of beauty. Like, from start to finish, I just... boom. Just all over. Just... like, that's what happened in my body. Just... like... just like from the moment that bell rang, just like, the stare down... the moves back and forth. One guy would do one thing, next guy would do another thing, just constantly showing one another up. Like, you can tell that these guys have worked before in the past together, and that, like, their main focus in this match was essentially to put on a hell of a match and just good storytelling, and just, like, holy crap, I can't even think of just some of this stuff. Like, I can't even break it down. That's how amazing this thing was. So some of the key points that I really liked, earlier on in the match, Okada kind of like leapt out of the ring on the top of Kenny Omega and landed on the ground, and you can see that he kind of tweaked his knee a little bit. And like for the remainder of the match, he was really playing on that knee injury. Like, you could see he was really riding pain. Was it a work? Who knows? Like, did he legitimately hurt his leg? Who knows? But you can see, like, the entire time he was hobbling, he was going really slow on that leg. So granted, A, he either really hurt himself, or B, he is one damn hell of a good actor to portray that the entire time. And just like Kenny just jumping on that leg, just giving him everything he got to try to beat him into submission onto that. Another great spot that I really liked, where they set up the table outside the ring, reminiscent of the first match, and just each one of them back and forth is trying to get the other guy onto the table, trying to get a power bomb or a Frankenstein or a body slam just so many times. You see that they're about to do it, and oh no! Like, one time, Kenny Omega got Okada against the ropes, and Kenny ran, and then he got backflipped over, but he managed to land on the apron. He looks at Taylor, he's like, "Oh no, not this time." Of course, ultimately, he goes on the table, gets the big crashing through. However, he didn't break through the table. The table kind of only half broke, and it was like, ew, like, I don't know if that was supposed to happen, but holy shit, did that look painful. That really looked painful. Another thing I really liked, I can't even count the amount of rainmakers that Kenny took during this match. Like, Okada hit him with his clothesline. I'm just going to say 1 billion. I think 1 billion's a good close number. And just, Kenny just found a way to kick out or find sanctuary, and and that's a devastating move to take. Like, that's like a clothesline from hell times 1,000,000. Another thing I liked is, Kenny Omega throughout the match kept trying to get Okada into the one-winged angel numerous times. Okada always found a way to cancel it or counter it. And then, of course, later on, he finally does hit him with the one-winged angel. 1, 2, but no, right next to the rope, Okada gets his foot on the rope. Oh, just the look on Kenny's face, like, what? No! Oh. I'm going to speed through a little bit further on. There was a point where the entire Bullet Club came out after Kenny had taken probably his billionth Rainmaker. And then Cody Rhodes actually was trying to throw the towel in, to concede the match for Kenny Omega. And the Young Bucks were like, no, don't do it, man, don't. And then Kenny Omega managed to get up and hit Okada with a knee strike right to the head. They're like, okay, it's cool. Granted, I think that's kind of done as a little bit of foreshadowing, in my opinion. I think that's kind of showing them maybe down the road, Cody and Kenny might have a little bit of headbutting, like showing like, how dare you try to cost me that match sort of thing. I think that's a good precursor to what could potentially happen. But yeah, and then that was after that, just Kenny hit it with just pew pew. So I can't even speak right now. That's how epic it was. If I have one beef with this match, I kind of knew what the outcome was about half an hour in when the announcer announced, Japanese, 30 minutes left in this match, 30 minutes left, and then of course the commentator's like, okay, if you guys didn't hear that, there's 30 minutes left. In my experience, anytime that the time limit is announced of how many minutes are left, it's usually going to end in a draw. It's usually going to end in a time limit draw or a last second kind of thing. But yeah, it's 99.9% of the time when they start announcing time left, it's most likely going to end in a draw. And spoiler alert, it did end in a 60-minute draw. But holy crap, like I said, I can't even get into huge detail about how awesome this match was. I didn't think anything could possibly beat the first time they fought. But this, like I said, I'm going to have to watch both of them back to back just to get my thoughts to see which one I liked better. But I'm just in complete shock and awe from what I witnessed. Both of those guys just put on a freaking clinic about what to do in a wrestling match, of how to keep the audience engaged, how to tell a storyline, and just how to have a good time. You could tell by the end of it, both of them were in pain, both of them were selling their injuries, both of them were selling their fatigue. And it was definitely one of the best matches that I've seen, hands down the year, if not the best. But like I said, I'm going to have to watch them both back to back again just to decide. But wow, once again, New Japan, you just all over the place. You guys are phenomenal. I don't know why I don't watch more of you. I really need to focus more on New Japan. Maybe I'll be happy. Who knows? Maybe I'll be happy. So there you guys have it. My quick little thinking of what I thought of the Okada Omega match part 2. Except I'm not going to go into huge detail about it. But, let me know what you guys thought about the match in the comment section below, as always. Usual, crush that like button and subscribe for more great videos. Follow us on Twitter using the 2 name tags below, and also check out the Facebook page, which I'm also posting in the description. And as always, this is JP from KayFabe Chronicles, and I'll see you guys next time. Seriously, new pair of pants after that match. Just do yourselves a favor, check it out.